Welcome back, my friends. I am on 1.22.0 Pre.4 and oh my goodness, have we got some changes. Right, let's kick off. First of all, the change that's happened is, do you remember I had a grinding wheel, one of these things, stuck over here? That has disappeared. I have turned off the BetterRuins mod, but I have had a look at the StepUp mod, and I know that it makes it a lot better for people watching a video if I step up, which I will do. I just want to show you what it's like when I step up. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm not leaping or jumping or pressing the space bar here. I'm just literally pointing at where I want to go and it automatically steps up. This is one of the best mods and it keeps the noise level down for you. Do you remember at the end of the last video, was it? I had a problem with moisture. I have tried this again. This has been fixed in that these are the fennel seeds I collected. I put some terra preta down and I've also put some water and this has worked. You can see it now, it says moisture 75%. I've also tried it with the low fertility soil with water and that says moisture 75%. So we are absolutely fine there. So the moisture problem has been eased. Now, berries, oh my friends, berries. Good grief. Oh gosh, I blocked myself off there. Not a problem. Berries have changed enormously, substantially, irrevocably, all those things. But these are our old berries. These are the cranberries, okay? But we now have new berries. If we look at H and we look at berries, whoop, here we are, that'll do. I believe that we have got 5 new berries. Raspberries, look at that, gorgeous colour, and we make raspberry juice with that. We've always had blackberries, cloudberries. Now, I think these are new to the game. I'm familiar with these even though I'm in England because I've eaten them in Norway. Gooseberries, and I'm familiar with these. My grandfather used to grow them. Strawberries, look at this. We now have strawberry plants. Wow. And the last one is one I've never come across called beautyberry. I don't know whether this exists in real life. I really don't. Somebody tell me. But I'm completely unfamiliar with it. So those are the new berries. Now I believe that the actual bushes are different. So we will have a look at those. Let's, you know what I'm going to do, don't you? Let's go into game mode 2. And let me see if I can find, look at berries. Here we are. Yeah. Yes, blueberries, we've always had cranberries, raspberries. Now, these are the new berry bushes. So we've got a cranberry bush here. Let's put that in and then let's see if we can plant it. I'm in creative. Look at the difference. The square block in the middle has gone and we now have these wonderful bush-like shapes. So this is bountiful. And if we look at the other berries, we've got a beautyberry bush, I've never seen that. Blueberry bush, I'm familiar with those. And strawberry plants. Right, let's just pop that down for a minute. All right. So that's the cranberry bush. Oh my gosh. That's the beauty berry bush. Look at the size of that. Oh my gosh. That's the blueberry bush. That's the same size as the old blueberry bush. And the strawberry, a little one. That makes sense. Look at that. And there are moisture levels too. And nutrient levels. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, if we look at this, we can't move these bushes anymore. Let me just come back into game mode 1. Okay, I do have some spare bushes on me, which is very nice. So let's put another, what am I putting down here? Cranberry bush. Can I put it down when I'm not in creative? I can. And this one, beauty berry bush, that's a huge one, isn't it? Right. Blueberry bush. Okay. And the strawberry plant. Now, all of them are saying that the nutrient levels are low. Right. Now, if I go, I'm sorry to keep going into creative, but I need to. All right, let's go back to game mode 2. And you will note that we don't move the bushes as a whole now. We have to move them by taking cuttings. Here we are. So what I've got here is a beauty berry cutting, a blueberry cutting, a cranberry cutting, and a strawberry sapling. Ah, so strawberries seem to count more like trees. No, they don't. No, they don't. It's the blueberry bushes that look like trees. That makes sense to me because I know that in real life you can't propagate strawberries from cuttings. You can cut cranberries, blueberries, and I believe beauty berries, but this is what they look like. And you'll see that we are in September and you can see the colour on the trees, and the berry bushes, the cranberry bush has not changed, but these have. Now, I'm going to start with the cranberries because I know that they used to grow in this area. This soil is low fertility soil. If I press shift and right click, it says place failure too infertile. Yes, they are very pernickety about where you can place them. Forest floor, too unsuitable soil. So that means to me, oh, we used to be able to place them on sand. No, unsuitable soil. So it seems to me that the only option we have is to place them on medium soil, high fertility soil, or terra preta. And I have proved that to myself up here. These are beauty berry cuttings. Let's go to beauty berry. Can't place them on there. Unsuitable soil. This one, unsuitable soil. That's the forest soil. Too infertile. This is medium fertile soil. This is high fertility soil, and this is terra preta. So basically, if we want to grow berries, we have to grow them here. Now, this is ordinary soil. It's not farmland. Because my next question, of course, was, can we plant them on farmland? So let's go and have a look. And here I've got some space. So there you are. Cannot place this block here. Requires a solid face to attach to. And remember that farmland is 1 pixel lower, so it does not count as a solid face. So it has to be soil, but it has to be medium, high fertility, or terra preta. And it cannot be farmland soil. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So this is all a lot more complicated. Oh yes, the other thing I wanted to tell you is these plant cuttings are fresh for 15 days. Now if I put them in here, it's fresh for 8 days, and in here it's 15. Wow. Gosh, I wonder if it makes a difference if they're in a cellar. I'm still learning here, my friends. I'm still learning. So in a cellar, if we put them in here, 53 days. Excellent. Let's take some fennel to eat. We'll put that back in there. The rock can go elsewhere. We'll put that back in there. What else have I got? A worm. Oh, that croppy is spoilt. Okay, so we're going to keep them in there, and they will keep for 52 days in a cellar. Aha! Good to know. Right. I've actually got a rock barrel here. You won't believe it. You start to play the game even if you don't want to. Right, now what I need to do is to go back into game mode 1, and then on the map, because things are different here, I marked all the way around the map little markings saying end of 3, right? And then here at 3788, well, bushes and a ruin. So I'm going to teleport myself over there. It's not quite there, but I've got the coordinates already. So let's do this. We're going to go TP, and we'll go to 2929 115 1785. Okay, and we are in the desert. Okay, I'm just a little bit lower than I should have been. Right, and if I look on here, where I went across to was over here, so we're going to go in that way. That's right. And I'm going across the desert because I want to see if I can find some of the bushes to select. So let's go this way. Oh my word, look at this. A hole in the desert. How nice. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, don't jump, don't jump. If I jump on this sand, we'll be in a deep, dark pit. Right, where am I going? Well, it's quite a long way actually. Okay, we can do this. And this is, am I on newly generated land yet? I am. That's where the old generated land ended. Looks like a trader. I'm not stopping to look for traders. We're heading down towards that desert. What time of day is it? Yeah, okay, let's go. I'm using all sorts of commands to find what I want and do what I want in this area. What are those? Lobster mushrooms, nice. Alright, let's go up here and just round that little lake. And I'm just looking, this is all new land. And I'm looking in the wrong place for berry bushes, I know, but we'll still have a look at it. Let's come this way. Okay. Wow. Look at that beautiful cave. Do not stop to admire the scenery. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, here we are. Now, this is a red currant bush. If I break it, oh, not good for much more than composting. Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe I need a knife. I haven't got a knife. It didn't tell me. It did not tell me how to take cuttings, okay? Oh, I wonder if it's the same as, let's try this. No. Oh, right. I'm going to have to go into game mode 2, get myself a knife. How do you take cuttings? I'm betting on a knife. May not be correct, but we will try. Let's go for a meteoric iron knife. Right, let's see whether a knife works. Can we take cuttings with a knife? Oh my word. Oh, I was in... Yeah, that may not have worked because I was in creative. Right, okay. Wow. I tell you, it's amazing how much time one actually spends learning new things. Yeah, those aren't berry bushes. I'm looking in the wrong area for berry bushes. I know I'm in a desert, but I'm trying to find them. Any berry bushes? They should stand out more. Yeah, that looks like them over there at this time of year, because they go this autumn colour now. They don't stay green. Let's move over here. Right, can I take cuttings with a knife? Ooh. Yeah, let's try again. Right, this is a knife cranberry bush. No, plant debris. No, that's not working either. It says that breaking them all to give us a cutting. That's just 15 plant debris. Look, barren, mature. Okay, what's this? Black currant bush, mature, right. That didn't work. I am not getting cuttings. Whoa, this is bad news, isn't it, guys? Axe, knife. It said that you should get them by, if I go to H and we go to berries, where it gets to the berry, here we are, cranberry cutting, drops when broken and goes to sticks. So it should be just break the bush. Do they have to be ripe? Oh my word. The other thing is, my understanding is we can still take the berries from the bushes. Hell State barren. Mature. I wonder whether bountiful. No. Oh, is this fennel? Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Yeah, we can take the fennel. Okay, I haven't found licorice yet. I don't even know where I would find licorice. Okay, let's see if we can find some more berry bushes to destroy. There's not one of them that works at the moment. Barren, mature. I wonder whether the barren or bountiful has anything to do with it. Barren, barren. No, this is not helping me. But we are taking fennel with us, which is lovely. I'm not even playing this map. Right, well, the idea of breaking them, cutting them, or how you take cuttings is still work in progress. And in fact, it says that the berry bushes are work in progress. So I'm not surprised by that at all. Wow. Okay, let me move on again. Let me go to... So, my goodness, I'm in the middle of a learning curve. They say that berries are very much work in progress, and one of the interesting things is that no sooner had the description of how the new berries work come out, it had an immediate following up from Tyron, because it says that the flowering and ripening is still going to be the same. We've got fully reworked models, which I think are very pretty, can only be propagated by taking a cutting with a knife, which takes 6 to 12 months to mature. So my instinct to use a knife was correct, even though in the handbook it says can be picked up by dropping. So we've got two different sources of information there. I suspect, because you have to use an axe on a tree, that it would make sense for the cuttings to have to be used with a knife. And it says they require fertilization or they will stop bearing fruit. So we're going to have to fertilize our berry bushes. Oh my word. And it says a handful of rare traits will be added in the next pre-release, which propagate to the cutting taken. I have no idea what that means. But immediately that had gone out, there was a new post from Tyron saying, and he said, just for info, don't get too scared about the berry bush changes just yet. The moisture level thing will go away. So yeah, it says moisture 0. Crop damaged by nearby salt water. Oh my gosh. I've planted them too close to here. And this one. How far does the saltwater effect last? I never thought about it. Oh, that's something to try, isn't it? Yeah, crop damaged by nearby saltwater. That's bad luck if you live by a sea like I do. Anyway, he said, don't get too scared about the berry bushes changes just yet. The moisture level thing will go away. And I'll re-add the randomized flowering fruiting states during World Gen. Yeah, because none of them were fruiting when we went past. Fertilizer usage and grow times can also be tweaked still. Yeah, because they can still be tweaked, I think he means. Should they be too harsh? Oh my gosh. Okay. So these poor things are in the wrong place. Where's my knife? So how far away from salt water do they have to be? Yeah, a knife doesn't pick them up. All right. And we can't plant them on this low fertility soil anyway. We can't do anything with these. Not good for much more than composting. Well, it's worth trying, isn't it? Okay, so they do produce rot. I suppose that's something. Not much, but something. Right, so that's all I know about berry bushes at the moment. But this looks like a movable feast. I get what Tyron is saying, because none of the ones I saw on our little trip had berries on them. And it might be that you can, I wonder if you can only take a cutting when there's berries on them. I tell you, there is so much to learn. Right, well, my friends, on that note, we will say bye-bye, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. So I've had a first look at berry bushes, and bye-bye, my friends. Leave a like, perhaps subscribe to me. Bye-bye.